Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tootie and I have another video for you guys. Today we're doing some gel nails. We're doing a gel refill with some silver glitter. So I've already filed off her top coat and I've shortened her nails, and then I said, oh, let me press record. So she wants the same silver glitter she already had, but she wants it higher up on the nail. To me, it was good enough to just fill and keep it going, but she wanted to add more glitter. So what I had to do was, the gel is really soft, so I just took a fine carbide bit and I thinned it out as thin as I could get it, which is what I'm going to be doing right here with my drill. I'm thinning it as far as I can so I could add more glitter and re-encapsulate it. So I'm making it as, so it's not gonna be super thick when we're done. These are simple nails, they're pretty basic, don't take much time to do, but it's still a nail tutorial, so yeah. So here what I'm doing is I'm just using a cuticle bit. This is a different cuticle bit than I use on myself. Either one doesn't matter, you know, what you use, they'll really do the same thing. I had started using the round one because I felt like it was easier to do with fills. But anyway, yeah, because this one's not as flat and flush. So sometimes you got to be careful because you could, you know, leave a red line in their nail if you don't hold it right, because you can kind of dig in their nail with the angle. But it does work really good though. If you, I can't remember where I got this in a nail class, they gave it to me when they were teaching nail prep and stuff. Also, I'm taking my sand band. This is a fine sand band. I did already use it to remove her top gel coat, so that's why it's white already. But now I'm just continuing to remove her shine and remove any extra dead skin that might be left on her nail plate. She usually doesn't get much lifting, rarely gets lifting. Her thumbnail right here, we removed it because her nail was separating from the bottom. I don't know, sometimes when it grows out, people's nails curl and they pull away from the product. So we decided to remove her thumbnail and start over. I'm using some Band-Aid by OPI. It's just a little nail dehydrator. This is optional. You can use it if you want to, if you have it. If you don't, it's not really necessary. If you have acetone or 99% alcohol, that works too. And here I'm using NSI Super Bond for my acid-based primer. Also, when I do gel, I use Protein Bond. I didn't show that, but I will do 2 coats of Protein Bond as well after I do my acid primer. So now I'm starting with my first layer for my fill, and this is just like a super thin layer. It's so thin. It's just kind of getting into the nail grooves, and this is kind of what you would consider like a base. Some people have base gel. I don't use base gel. I just use my regular IBD gel, and I put a thin base coat, very thin, and I brush it in really good to the natural nail. And that's pretty much it. And then I'll do my next layer, and that's it. I don't try to do too much technical stuff. I try to keep it real simple because, you know, you got people don't want to be sitting there all day. So you kind of gotta find ways to save time but still be effective and make sure they have long-lasting nails. So here I'm taking my IBD gel. I put a little bit on the nail where the tip was, and then I have some loose silver glitter, and we're just patting it over and making our ombre effect. And then after we do that, we're putting in the light. And like I said before, when I do gel, I rotate back and forth from hand to hand, finger to finger, one finger at a time, and then it goes in the light, because with gel, it runs and it doesn't dry until it hits the light. So to prevent running and things like that, you put it in the light right after you're done with the nail. This day when I was doing her gel nails, my gel was so runny, and I have no idea why. It was like super horrible that day. One of her nails, I had to actually go back because she took it out the light and the gel had ran on the side of her finger, and I had to remove it and fix that. So that took a little bit extra time. So that was a little bit of annoyance, but I just don't know if it was like I had my like space heater on a little too warm or something, but yeah, it was a mess. But now that we're all done, we put her glitter back on. Like I said, she wanted it higher. We're just gonna go ahead and encapsulate it. So we're just gonna cover it in clear gel. Some people, when they get gel nails, they feel like a heat spike. Their nails burn. My nails definitely burn when I do gel on myself. That's why I don't wear gel nails, because I just can't handle the heat spike. So when you're doing gel nails or getting gel nails done, I always like to warn people, are your nails real sensitive and stuff like that, because you will, the thicker the layer of the gel, the more likely you are to feel a heat spike or whatever. That's what it's called. I don't know, any of you guys, she deals with it. Usually when you're getting a fill, it doesn't hurt as bad because you already have like a protective layer on most of your nails, so you just have a little bit on the new growth area, so it's not too bad. But when you're getting a new set, yeah, that stuff is tough. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So I strictly wear acrylics myself, although I still do gel enhancements for some people. Some of my clients only wear gel. They don't want to touch acrylic. So to each your own. But yeah, I'm just going back and forth working nail to nail. My gel brush is just the same brush I use to clean up my nail polish when I get it on my skin. It's not a fancy brush. You could get on Amazon and just type gel brush, and any brush will really work for gel. Like I said, I always use IBD. If you're wondering what I'm using, I always use IBD gel. I've been using IBD gel for years, and it's never failed me. A lot of people say it's not good quality, but it works good for me, and I've never had issues with it. So when I do my finish filing for gel, I never finish file with a carbide bit, because gel is really soft, and if you use a carbide bit, even a fine one, it can literally take a chunk off of your nail. Like gel files, you can file through gel so quick. So I just use the same fine sand band and just go over the top, smooth it, go around the cuticle area, try to seal it in real good, and that's all gel really needs. Gel is it is strong. I feel like gel is just as strong as acrylic, but I feel like it is a softer, you can file through it a lot quicker than acrylic. They last just as long though as acrylics do. So all our filing is done. I'm just using a cheap buffer to smooth out the top and make sure there's no scratches on them, but usually the top coat that I'm going to use covers that up, but buffing is really a habit type of thing for me, so it's just a thing that you do, you know. After this, I always have my clients go wash their hands and stuff like that, to make sure all the dust is off, because sometimes when you're, you know, painting, they still got dust on their hands. It gets all the polish and stuff. But yeah, this look is it. She's real simple. She doesn't like too much extra stuff. So I'm using my Naked Seal gel top coat once again. This is actually a UV cure. It doesn't do LED, so you have to leave it in for 3 minutes. I always leave it in for 4 minutes because just to make sure it's all the way cured, because sometimes when it comes out it's still a little bit tacky, even though it says it's a no cleanse. I don't cleanse it, but I just tell them it's still going to be a little tacky for a little bit, but it's not going to affect anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.